The Holiday in West Pirates Cove Club afforded many introduction to heterogeneous celebrities, whether their attendance was the results of an extended business engagement or a halt in a traveling excursion. Gary found the club's accessibility to the airport and the nightly esteemed artistically talents of Jan Lahan were both contributing factors for visitors during the contemporary inn. A group of industrial engineers with pyrotechnic expertise having assembled and were staying at the inn. Another Canton, Oklahoma oil well fire, almost mirroring the 1965 fire, having continued for days and was allotted national headlines. Several capping and extinguishing attempts ending in failure, the group anticipating the arrival of a renowned acknowledged specialist, a pivotal person for compliance. Gary, cognizant of the currently newsworthy events, aware of the reason for the accumulated congregation, and had captured an interest and definitive curiosity about the expected arrival of the luminary. The musician having witnessed the John Wayne epic movie The Hellfighters, and for some reasons having expectations of a 6'4", coverall, hard hat, oil-slicked face leader of the oil fire containment crew, accessing the entryway of the cove, to address the waiting group. The luminary finally having arrived, Gary witnessing a man of 50+ years, his face weathered, his once red hair now graying, a physical presence no resemblance to the tall iconic John Wayne, but the reputation of Paul Red-Adair was statuesque, and his ability, iconic in the performance of his profession. With Red and his crew's arrival, the uncontrollable cataclysm was soon governed. Gary having discovered that calling upon visiting celebrities to come forward and perform was somewhat futile, the evasive reasoning was invariably, their contract wouldn't permit it. Taking notice one night, he immediately recognized one of the two patrons having just entered the club, and during the intermission break, approached a now prodigious celebrity. Gary and the Untouchables having backed this artist 6 years earlier at the Bamboo Club in Enid, Oklahoma, a time when Roy Clark was somewhat unknown, having just experienced his first hit record. The pianist introducing himself, not sure if Roy would remember him. Questioning the celebrity if he remembered playing the Bamboo Club in Enid after his release of The Tips of My Fingers. The good-natured Roy with a smile responding, "Who could forget the Bamboo Club?" Gary followed up with another question, would he be willing to sit in? Roy responding that he didn't have a guitar with him. Gary acquiring a smile, knowing that Jerry Willis's Fender Telecaster was reclining in the secure liquor storage room for Jerry's Friday and Saturday night appearance. Gary briefly leaving, then returning, the 6-string fixture in hand. The guest entertainer acknowledged the Telecaster presence, saying he would be happy to applaud the patrons, but would desire some time to visit with his friend, and put a dent in the bottle of scotch they had brought in. Gary and Jan returning, giving Roy time to relax, Gary finally asking Reba, Roy's waitress, to ask if he was ready. Gary acknowledging that Roy would perform, announcing the presence of a guest, and would everyone welcome Roy Clark. The country idol rendering a 30-minute presentation. It was amazing. During Roy's musical exaltation, the club capacity ventured from exiguous to standing room only. Where did all these people materialize from? Gary coming to a conclusion that Red-Adair and Roy Clark have a common thread. The perception of their stature is validated by the professionalism of their performance.